Many years ago, T'Challa fought to avenge his father, and he took KLAW's right hand. Now he's back for the rest of him. It's Marvel Monday on Tabletop Adventures. Let's get to work. All right, let's see which one of these guys will go first. It's facing over here, so Steve Rogers will play first, or whatever. We're not really following that anyways, but it will matter for KLAW's activations and anything else that cares about turn orders. So, Steve Rogers has a hand size of 6. You notice maybe some things are missing on the board. There's a reason for that. Both of these heroes have setup, and the thing about setup is it happens after you've done mulligans and decided your starting hand. So, we'll do this as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, turn order. We'll do it in that order. The setup for Captain America. Search your deck and discard pile for the Captain America shield upgrade. Well, it's not in our hand, so we will search for it. It's right there. We add that to the hand. Shuffle the deck. When I used to play True Solo, I found and I'm playing this deck right now. I found a deck on Marvel CDB that, whoa, boy, it made the game easy. So, still kind of get the training wheels on here, and we're running that deck this week. Then over here, Foresight. Search your deck for a Black Panther upgrade. Add it to your hand. Then shuffle your deck. I actually feel like maybe the Thwart one would be really good for this scenario. Because Threat can get out of hand very quickly. And then over here, search the encounter deck for the Defense Network side scheme, reveal it, then shuffle, then advance to 1B. So, KLAW is trying to enact underground distribution, and we'll get some help from the Masters of Evil. And the side scheme Defense Network, that has the crisis icon, meaning we can't remove anything from the main scheme until that crisis icon is dealt with. So the Defense Network kind of helping out KLAW. You notice he has 0 attack, but he gets an extra boost card. That's KLAW's thing, man. He rarely does it himself. He needs a lot of help. So we flip over to 1B. Also, this is going to come in with how much? 4, right? Because 2 to start. Additional 1 per player, so we'll do that. And then over here, underground distribution. When revealed, discard cards from the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play engaged with the first player. And it really sucks that they're discarded, though granted, I don't mind seeing that already in the discard. That's treachery. Okay. Melter will be engaged with Steve Rogers. Engaged player must defend against Melter's attack with an ally they control if able. And if this is used as a boost, exhaust each ally you control. So, little rough, but here we go. We can finally begin. Steve Rogers, reduce the cost of the first ally played each round by 1. Well, there's no ally over here. There's no ally over there with T'Challa either. See if we can do something about that. Well, I have Captain America's shield in hand. Been a while since I've seen this deck. Let's start with playing Captain America's shield, and we will discard Counterpunch to put the shield in play. It gains 1 defense and retaliate 1. I guess it doesn't like... Yeah. I guess it doesn't really end up equipped to him, right? So, whatever. I'm just gonna play Fearless Determination. He'll gain... Oh, no, it's a hero. It's a hero thing. We'll just flip it now. So we'll flip this. Play Fearless Determination. He gains +1 thwart until the end of the phase and draw 1 card. Expert Defense. When your hero defends against an attack, gains +3 defense. Heck yeah. But I don't plan on holding that in my hand for all that. We will discard Expert Defense and Counterpunch to play Super Soldier Serum. I'm going to play Shield Toss, discarding Captain America's helmet. We will return the shield to the hand. Then return... Discard X card from your hand. Return Captain America's shield from play to your hand. Deal 4 damage to X enemies. Well, one enemy. That one right there. And I'm not going to bother putting the damage counters on him because we're just going to exhaust this, gain that resource, and immediately play it back out. So 4 damage there. And the reason I'm not bothering... Actually, what does Black Panther do? Okay. He has Retaliate. Oh, let's see. How much do we care? Wish I had a weapon upgrade. Yeah. Captain America will deal 2 damage to Melter, and he's gone. So, there. That problem is solved. Would have liked to do something about this, but... actually, we will. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be able to get rid of Defense Network. So, Black Panther. Look at me going in turn order. Double this while paying for an aggression card. Well, we're not going to be able to do that, but I can discard energy to play Tactical Genius. And we'll flip him now. Let's see. Would have been nice to have a little more value out of this, but we'll discard the Power of Aggression to pay. It'll get double because we're playing an aggression card. And we'll play Melee. Melee will deal 3 damage to an enemy, deal 3 damage to another enemy. Unfortunately, we can't just do 3 twice here, but we'll take the 3 damage on KLAW down to 21. I'm sure that feels great for the Panther. Then we will discard Melee to pay for Wakanda Forever. Resolve the special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. In this case, we'll remove 2 threat because this is the final step of the sequence. It's the only step of the sequence. And then that's going to leave it on 2, and we're going to thwart with Black Panther and get rid of the Defense Network, period. So that's gone. And now we ready up our guys, draw our cards. I know that's like the reverse order, but I don't care. And we're going to go 5 cards for Captain America. And 5 for Black Panther. Black Panther has Retaliate, which could be very relevant. This gains 1 threat per player every turn, so it's going to be 2. And he gets an additional boost card every time around. And with the Masters of Evil, that could be really dangerous. He's going to attack Captain America first. I will... defend. Oh, whoops, it's 2. So, 2... Oh, we have a boost effect. Give the villain a tough status card. So the next time he takes damage, he won't. And unfortunately, we actually defended this. I'd probably actually rather take the damage and then retaliate. But because we don't take any damage, I don't believe we retaliate. Excellent. After a quick check, it's just after the character is attacked. It doesn't have to take damage. So, 2 damage coming in. It's all blocked by Captain America and his shield. And retaliate 1. Well, that takes care of the tough status card. Now over here, we're going to attack Black Panther. 2 boost cards. I don't see any reason to worry too much. I don't get to just like untap him at will like I do Captain America. So we're going to tank this one and see what happens. Nothing from that one and 2 from that one. So 2 damage. Down to 9. Oh, that could have been worse. Now we do encounters. When revealed, either spend 1 of each resource or exhaust each character you control. I will exhaust each character I control. Okay. Glad we had this time together. Ooh, Affairs of State. Give to the T'Challa player. You may flip to alter ego form and then choose. Exhaust T'Challa. Remove this from the game. Or choose and discard a Black Panther upgrade you control to discard this obligation. Huh. Well, I will flip over. Oh, retaliate 1, by the way. So, 20. Relevant to our interests. I mean, so... I will flip, I will exhaust, and remove Affairs of State from the game. So that takes care of that. I realize that you really can't see the bottom of any of these cards. Let me move these up a little bit. Though, Captain America is going to look well, actually, both these are probably going to be very messy boards. But this is the space I have available, so, you know, here we are. Those are the encounters. We're done, and now we'll move over here now. T'Challa is the first player. These hero actions are of very little use to us. We can flip. We can flip, but I might instead just pay 4 for Avengers Mansion. That's a really powerful one to have in play. So spend 4 Avengers Mansion, and we're going to activate it to have Captain America draw a card. And do we flip? That's the only other question. Do we flip here? It's only 12 to lose the game here. No, wait. It's 12 to advance this, because there's another one. There's another one. So it's 12 and it advances. I think we flip. So I will flip to Black Panther. So then over here. I would like to discard Get Behind Me. To play Steve's Apartment. It's not going to do much right now, but that's fine. Play Fearless Determination. Gain 1 thwart, draw a card. Excellent. I'll pay 2. I'll play Strength to play another Super Soldier Serum. We'll use 2 of them. And Get Behind Me to play Heroic Strike. Deal 6 damage to an enemy if you paid using Strength as a resource. Is it only? It's not only, right? Just using a Strength resource. Stun that enemy. So 6 damage here. And this is what the Captain America deck will do. So down to 14. And try to stun for... So solo, it's great. Stun for as long as possible. And we're done. We'll go 5 cards. This is in play. So 1, 2, 3. We got another. We got a vibranium suit. Hello. Oh, we got 2 upgrades. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything good? Tackle, Luke Cage. No interrupts. Unlucky. So this goes to 4. And KLAW attempts to attack Black Panther and cannot. He is stunned. Attempts to attack Captain America. I'll defend. 2 pips and boost effect. Put weapons runner into play engaged with you. So it's 2 damage. Gets blocked. Retaliate 1. Down to 13. The weapons runner engages Captain America. Villains attack after... Minions attack after the villain. And so I believe this guy does. He does activate. So weapons runner attacks for 1. I have no choice but to take it, I guess. It's a little weird. And then we deal 1 back with retaliate. Thanks to Captain America's shield. Encounter for Black Panther. Encounter for Captain America. And let's see what we've got over here. Armored Guard. Guard and enters with a tough token. Okay. And then over here, we've got, what is this? Sonic Converter. Attached to KLAW. After KLAW attacks and damages a character, stun that character. Hero action, spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. Okay. It's obnoxious. And it gives him +1 attack. Ew. But that is it. This comes back over here to Cappy. And we go to work. Oh, bother. Let's do... Ooh, actually. Interesting. Let's pay... Yeah, I want to get rid of this. So... Yeah, let's pay lightning. Trying to remember what it is. It's energy. There we go. Energy, strength by exhausting that. And for my blue, I guess it will be... Yeah, my science resource would be the power of protection. To get rid of that. Unfortunately. And I want 6 damage. So, Super Soldier Serum, Luke Cage, and Tackle out. For Heroic Strike. And we're going to hit Claw to stun him. 6 more, down to 7. I'm going to ask Black Panther, so Captain America, we'll try this rule. Have Black Panther activate Avengers Mansion for Captain America to draw a card. I don't care what the card is. We're discarding it to ready Captain America. And when we do so, we'll attack here to get rid of the tough token. Now over here. Heck if I know. Ooh, this is interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Let's discard Ancestral Knowledge and Panther Claws. Oops. To play Clobber. If this is so deal 3 damage to an enemy. If this is the first card you have played this round, return this card to your hand. Well, it is, and that kills the armored guard. Then I can discard Clobber and Hall of Heroes to play the Vibranium suit. And for my next trick, I kind of want to thwart, actually. I know we've got him very close, but I think I thwart here. Yeah. Let's try to keep this manageable. So this back down to 2. And we will untap everything and carry on. It's over here first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we hit a Wakanda Forever. That's good. Get the chain rolling again. And we go to attacks. Over here, Captain America first. This guy is stunned, so nothing happens. But weapons runner attacks, and I just take it, I guess. Yeah. Take it down to 9, retaliate 1, and the weapons runner dies. Hope it was worth it. Oh, this goes back to 4. I knew I was forgetting something. Over here. We get an attack on Black Panther. This is probably worth blocking. Yeah, this is worth defending. What do we got? 1 and 1. So 2. Excellent. It's just all blocked. And retaliate 1 here. Down to 6. Counters. For Captain. Sound manipulation. When revealed, take 2 damage. Claw heals 2. Sure. Down to 7. Claw goes to 8. And, oh, what is this? Solid sound body. Attached to Claw, he gains retaliate 1. Spend 1 of each resource to discard this. Okay. Onward now. That's moderately annoying. Vibranium suit counts as an attack. So that would retaliate 1. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I want to snap off Wakanda Forever, but I might have to instead. Well, I could Avengers Mansion. Let's Avengers Mansion. We're gonna draw a card. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's not annoying at all. Would I really do this? I think I do. But boy, it sucks seeing a Wakanda Forever go away. This makes the most sense, in my opinion. I want to get rid of this. I want to deal with Retaliate. Then we'll discard 2 for Enhanced Awareness. Comes in with 3 counters. Basically, we can exhaust it and get 1 science resource. Over here, Captain. I think we want Med Team. Let's discard Expert Defense. And we'll play the Indomitable upgrade. We actually don't need Med Team right now. We'll go use 2 Super Soldier Serums and a downtime to play Mockingbird. I don't know. We'll put her right there, sure. There's a whole lot going on now. This board is messy. Enters placed on an enemy. You know where that's going. I'm going to thwart the scheme, discard Med Team, and thwart again. So we'll just double thwart to get this down to 0. And then attack with Mockingbird for 1, down to 7. So we haven't really made any progress there. That's fine. Something happened. She takes 1. And I'm done. I could flip. I would flip and heal 1. Nah. I don't need to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, we got the daggers and Wakanda Forever. And I'll move these cards up in a moment. 3, 4, 5. Just as soon as I figure out what the heck I'm going to do about this kind of Ultron situation that's going here. Or Voltron. Ultron means something very different. We got another Indomitable. That's cool. We got a Black Widow. Okay. That's cool. All right, let's go to attacks. Who's first player? Black Panther. So we get rid of the stunned icon here. And... oh, we put 2 on this. I keep forgetting that. I wonder how many times I got that last week. I actually didn't look at it. So then we get attacked over here. I'll just defend. So 1, 2, it's 4. We have only 3 defense, so we take 1. That didn't have a boost effect, right? Did not. 1 damage back off of Retaliate. And I'll discard Indomitable to ready Captain America. Counters. Armored Guard. And villain attacks. Mockingbird will tank this one. Almost certainly dies. 1. Hold, please. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. Well, I guess that one. Power of Protection. Okay. So she only takes the 1. Cool. Well, we're done with encounters, so this comes back over here. Oh, and wasn't an attack against me. It was defended by Mockingbird, but whatever. They're really on 6? Damn. All right. He's on 5 in this phase. Oh. Well, well, well. Power of Protection would have been great to play Black Widow. Instead, we're going to discard Genius and use a Super Soldier Serum. Play Black Widow. I'm going to ask Black Panther to activate Avengers Mansion to give Captain America a card. Then we'll use the Serum and these 2 cards to play Tackle. Dealing 3 damage there. We did use a Strength, so he is stunned. Noticing a theme yet? And then, what do we got? 2? Yeah. Captain America. Send it. 2 damage to drop Claw stage 1 down to 0. He's going to keep that stun token. Now we go to stage 2. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Claw. Reveal it and then shuffle the encounter deck. I don't know if we've seen it yet. We have. Place that over there. It does say shuffle the encounter deck, so sure, why not? What is this one? Comes into play with 6 for each. Or 3, rather, for each player. Jeez. Has the acceleration icon, so this increases how much threat is put on the main scheme by 1 every turn. Claw has 18 per player, so 36 base, but then has plus 10 hit points. So he actually has 46 HP, but when we get rid of this, that's gone. So that's very much worth remembering. We're going to thwart... we're going to thwart the Immortal Claw down to 4. She does take consequential damage for that. And... done with that. This is in play. These are not. So how do we do this? I can... well, okay. Jeez, I know how to play this turn. Oh my god. Discard Genius to play Energy Daggers. Assess the situation, I guess. So I have +1 hand size for till the end of the phase. And then discard Strength. I know we're going to basically lose one, but that's fine. Wakanda Forever. Oh, you're still stunned. Wakanda Forever. Resolve the special ability of each Black Panther upgrade in any order. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to start with Energy Daggers. I will choose Black Panther. Deal 1 damage to the villain and to each enemy engaged with that player. So 1 to the villain. The tough card goes away. Then I will use Vibranium Suit to move 1 damage. If that works the way I think it does, means I heal 1. I go from 9 to 10 and put 1 on the Armored Guard. And then the last one will be remove 1 threat, or 2 if this is the final step. So we will remove 2 threat from the Immortal Claw, and then we will thwart the Immortal Claw. That goes away. He loses those 10 hit points down to 35. And that is a turn well done, in my opinion. Ready everything. And draw our cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4. We get double Wakanda Forever. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, Wakanda Forever indeed. Do onto that. Who does he attack first? Over here? Nothing, because he's stunned. Over here. Do I have anything? No. So we will defend. Yeah, we'll defend. He starts with 1. We have a boost. Deal 1 damage to each hero. Well, that's obnoxious. Down to 9. And nothing. So it's, in the end, it's 1 damage that gets blocked. Retaliate 1 down to 34. Armored Guard attacks. Sure. 8. He takes one more to retaliate. And then we do encounters. One there. One there. The villain attacks you. Okay, well, something's going to happen here. So I know I can use Black Widow to negate it, but I don't care about the villain attacks me. So first things first, the deck is empty. So we shuffle it. And we get one of these acceleration tokens. So now there's an extra threat being placed. Actually, an extra 2 threat being placed every turn. Them's the breaks. As for the attack, we are defending. Put weapons runner into play engaged with you. I need to read the ability of that card. Is it the villain and each minion? It was assault, right? Was it assault or gang up? I'm just going to assume it was assault. Because I honestly don't remember, and I don't feel like going back to look at the video. Shuffle this, because I've looked at it again. Ultimately becomes 2 damage that's blocked. And retaliate 1 down to 33. Sure. And then the encounter card over here. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains surge. I feel like we can get rid of enhanced awareness. Sitting here on double Wakanda forever. I'm okay. It's about to get a little sick around here. Are we done? Oh. Yeah, because he also did his thing. We're good. Yeah, I think I've done everything. Because this guy would not... This guy came out as a boost, and it was not the villain and each minion, I'm pretty sure. So, we move on. Black Panther has the token. And we are starting off with Avengers Mansion, I think. Yeah. Law should have 1 more HP. And honestly, this thing should then be dead. But I'm not going to bother. I screwed up. Move 1 damage from a hero to an enemy. That should have, and I should have moved it over here because I can't actually attack KLAW, and that is an attack. So, whatever. He has 1 more HP. La 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 la. Oh, I drew a card. The Golden City. Well, how many times am I going to be in alter ego form at this point? Not often enough. So, we'll discard the Golden City to play Wakanda Forever. Choose a player. Deal 1 damage to the villain and to each minion engage with them. I choose Black Panther and 1/1. There we go. Now that guy's gone, and now I can do the 1 damage from Vibranium Suit. La 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 la. Actually, we're gonna thwart for 1 here, and then I'm gonna move 2 damage from Black Panther onto Weapons Runner, and that kills him. Because that's the final step of the sequence. And now the question, do I just do it again, or what? Maybe, like, I could play Hone Technique for 3. Oh, Wakanda Forever goes away. I could play Hone Technique. That is pretty sick. But I think instead, well, yeah, we'll do that. We'll pay 3 for Honed Technique. I did pay 2 Science, so we get another upgrade into play. I'm going to start just attaching these to, makes a little more sense, maybe. I don't know. Oh, God, over here, Captain. Pay 2 to play Energy Barrier. That will come into play with 3 reflection counters on it. We can, when we take any amount of damage, remove a reflection counter and prevent 1 of that damage and deal 1 to an enemy. I'm going to activate 2 here and discard Agent 13 to play the Helicarrier. Exhaust Helicarrier, choose a player, reduce the resource cost of the next card that player plays this phase by 1. We'll play Armored Vest for free. So now we'll plus 1 more defense. So now we've got 4 defense on Captain America. Mockingbird will thwart this down to 2. And then die. Black Widow will stay in play. And that's it. Ooh, Into the Fray is good. Clobber's good. Double Vibranium? Triple Vibranium? Okay. Sure. This all makes sense. Move this stuff up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. This means Captain is dealt an encounter card. Or 5. Hey, Mockingbird's back. Excellent. Oh, and this is readied as well. Okay, first things first. This becomes now 4 added. So it just becomes 6. And Black Panther gets attacked. I think I'm just going to take it. I have no reason to defend, so we won't. That adds nothing. That adds exhaust each ally you control. Excellent. 1 damage. Down to 9 and retaliate 1. Over here, Captain America. Getting attacked. I'll defend. Oh! Nothing added by the Immortal Claw, but 3 added here, so it's 4. Oh, never mind. Because it just gets blocked. Because that gets defended by shield and armored vest. So yeah, he has 4 defense. And I will counterpunch to deal damage to that enemy equal to the hero's attack, which unfortunately is still only 2, I think. But every little point helps. Down to 30. Oh, and retaliate 1, so 29. On counter card for Black Panther and counter card for Captain America, we start over here. Weapons runner will engage, and it surges. Oh, Shadows of the Past. No, thank you. Exhaust Black Widow, spend a blue resource. Cancel the effects of that, and then reveal 1 from the encounter deck. We're not dealing with a nemesis today. So this one, forced response after Tiger Shark. Okay, so this is just Tiger Shark engages. Okay. That. Well, that sucks. So we got some issues going on over here. Captain America's got 2 encounter cards. One is Armored Guard, who gets a tough token. And the other is Sonic Boom. When revealed, either spend 1 of each resource or exhaust each character you control. Well, they're already exhausted, so I don't care. And we carry on now into Captain America, getting the first player token. Ooh, we still got 29 to deal with? Blah. What do we want to do here? I gotta deal with the Armored Guard. I can't just straight up attack Claw. Attack over here, though. Like, if I decide I want to tackle Tiger Shark. I mean, hold on. What does Black Panther have for options over here? He has Clobber. Increase the amount by the printed damage. Oh, yeah. Okay. Clobber is going to take care of Tiger Shark. Black Panther can then just straight up attack Weapons Runner. And then into the fray. Well, no, we don't have enough. Do we? No, we do. But I could also, like, double Clobber. So that's cool. God, we have so many options. Avengers Mansion. We're going to ask Black Panther to activate Avengers Mansion and let Captain America draw a card. I don't know that I wanted to see him, but one, two, three. I want to actually save the Helicarrier because I can, like, Vibranium Clobber, and then Helicarrier for Into the Fray, Vibranium Into the Fray. That's just insane. So let's throw out Luke Cage. Two. Tackle and shield block to play Luke Cage. He gets a tough status card. He'll lose it due to the consequential damage. But he'll attack Armored Guard to get rid of that damage. Captain America is done. And so we're going to do this over here. Oh, I miscounted damage, didn't I? Well, that's lame. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll still kill him, but it's a little bit different. So we're going to discard Vibranium to play Clobber. That's an aggression attack event. We paid using science because wild is anything. 3 damage to an enemy, and then return it to our hand because it's the first card we played. So we increase the amount by the printed cost. So we'll deal 5 damage here. Then we'll discard Vibranium again. Clobber for 5 on... I guess on Tiger Shark. It feels like a waste, but I don't want to deal with him. So... he's gone. Black Panther will deal 2 damage here to Weapons Runner. That kills him. And then we'll ask Captain America, hey, activate the helicarrier. Choose a player. Reduce the resource cost of the card that player plays by 1. So now we'll pay 2 for Into the Fray. And its printed cost is 3, so it's 9 damage to a minion. The Armored Guard has 3. Excess is removed from the main scheme, so guess what? Boop. Gone. And that's a turn well done. Again. God, this board is such a mess. Can you die already? 29 still? Alright, we're done. Let's do all this. Well, hold on. Discard Mockingbird and go 5 cards over here. Ready all this crap. Come on, Widow. You can do it. There you go. Good job. Happy for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle the rest. Draw 1 more. He gets an encounter card for having cycled through his deck. Not much of a reward. This kind of feels like going through the motions right now. Like, Claw can't touch us. One more card. There we go. Fusillade. Nice. Attack is over here on Captain America, and God, what is even going on here? So it's 2 cards for the attack. I'll defend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 5 damage. We will prevent 1 damage and deal 1 to the enemy. So that's 28. Retaliate triggers, that's 27. Over here. Attack on Black Panther. Black Panther can't afford to take as much punishment, but we'll defend it. Because Black Panther doesn't actually need to be untapped on his turn for much of anything. That's 3 and 2 more for 5. So we defend 2 and take 3. Down to 6. Retaliate 1. 26. Counter cards come out. Oh, this is at 4. It's just, God, it just feels like it doesn't matter. Encounter cards come out, though. Captain, man out of time. You may flip to alter ego form, and then choose. Exhaust Steve Rogers, remove this from the game, or discard half the cards in your hand, rounded down, discard the obligation. Well, I'm already exhausted, so I can't do that. So I'm going to have to flip. Well, I don't have to flip. I think I'm going to. And discard half my cards rounded down. Well, that's lame. I only need to get rid of 2. We'll do the Power of Protection and Agent 13. Now we reveal Black Panther's stuff. This is Whirlwind. He engages. And another one. Armored Guard. Obnoxious. Black Panther goes first as we continue on. And the reason I didn't bother with Black Widow, that's an obligation, not a treachery. So, can't do it. Oh, no, I could. Sorry, that doesn't only work on treacheries. My bad. So, yeah, I could have. Whatever. I don't mind being in Steve Rogers form. There's a lot going on here. And this guy's still not dead. Whirlwind has 6. I think I'm going to. I might just melee. Oh, but I really can't, can I? I can. So, Avengers Mansion, we're going to draw a card. We're going to pay 2 for Clobber. It's the first card we've played. So, 5 damage. And I don't think it matters. So, we'll just hit the Armored Guard. This card goes back to our hand. Then I will pay 3 for melee. Deal 3 damage to an enemy, deal 3 damage to another enemy. We use science, so we double it, or we increase it by 3. So it's 6 and 6, and we'll go 6 and 6. Minions, go away. God, where's Hall of Heroes when you need it? And that's Black Panther done. Yeah, that's Panther done. Steve Rogers. Reduce the cost of the first ally played each round. Well, not relevant to our interests at the moment. We're going to activate Steve's apartment. Remember this thing that's been buried away here? Exhaust this, draw 1 card, and heal 1 damage. So, draw 1, heal 1. Up to 7. Don't have many other ways to draw cards, do I? Let's flip Captain America. I'm going to discard the energy card to ready him. Well, am I going to discard that to ready him? Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I might not need to. Super Soldier Serum and discard Strength. And we'll play Heroic Strike to deal 6 to Claw and stun him. Down to 20. Use Super Soldier Serum to play Indomitable. And then discard energy to ready Captain. And let's thwart the scheme. Down to 2. The torture continues. Attack with Luke Cage for 2. He'll take 1 back. So that puts him down to 18. need a bigger space to play this silly game. Ay, ay, ay. Have I done all the things that I can do? Yes. Great. Ready, everything? Hello. Sure. This gains 4, so up to 6. Attempts to attack Black Panther is stunned. Attempts to attack Captain America and regrets everything. Defend 4. There's 2, 3. So what is it? 5 coming in. We'll use energy barrier because we would take 1, but we'll reflect it back. So 17. Retaliate makes it 16. Then we do encounters. We are getting close to another acceleration. Masters of Evil. I feel a lot better if I had a Wakanda Forever in my hand. When revealed cards from the top. I think we're going to discard Expert Defense and exhaust Black Widow to negate the when revealed effect. Or to negate, cancel the effects of the card and discard it. And then reveal another card. So in this case, it's take 2 damage, Claw heals 2. Ow. Down to 4. Claw goes back to 18. Then over here, it is Assault. The villain attacks you. Sure. The only question is, do I have energy barrier? I'm not as worried. But I will defend with Luke Cage. 2 and 3, 4. So it's 4 damage. Luke Cage will take all 4 of it. He's gone. Retaliate 1. That's gone. Yeah, we're going to accelerate again. God. We are done. So move over here now. Captain America is the first player. How much more do I got to do? 17? God, what a marathon. I just looked back at the monitor behind me that shows me how long I've been going. Have I really been playing this long? Fearless Determination. Gain 1 thwart. Draw a card. A3 for Med Team. Because we just need more things on the battlefield right now. We will exhaust this and heal 2 to Black Panther. Discard Shield Toss to ready. And thwart 3. Because we had the +1 thwart. I'm really trying to keep this under control. Because we're not dying. So we'll just keep everything under control here. Over here. Avengers Mansion, draw a card. Of course it's not Wakanda Forever. Why would it be? We can clobber. And it is clobbering time. So, the only question now is, do I draw 3 cards with Nick Fury? I don't think so. So we're going to discard Vibranium to play Clobber. It's going to be 5 damage. And we return this card to hand. So 5 damage upstairs, down to 12. Then the Power of Aggression. Clobber for 5 more, down to 7. A2. Exhaust a weapon. Fusillade. We did pay that. So 7 to an enemy. That's 7 to claw. And we got there. And how fitting. Black Panther uses all of the tools at his disposal to put away Claw. Vengeance is at long last his. Wakanda forever. This deck is every bit as powerful as I remember it being. I feel like I could have sat here for another hour and not actually worried about Captain America dying. It's just insane. Man. They hit a gold mine with Cappy in this game. Well, I don't want to keep y'all any longer. That is episode 2 of Marvel Mondays. We'll be back at it again. I don't even remember what the next one is. I might even just play Legendary. I'm not 100% sure yet. So, stay tuned. There's plenty more to come with Tabletop Adventures throughout the week and in the weeks to come. Thank you for watching, and until next time, be good to each other.